Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you are fine. In the previous class, we discussed about the skill of introduction. We learned about various components of the introduction skills, and I ended up the lecture with few questions. I showed you some images. First image was this, you can see, and the second one was this. I hope you thought over this image and came up with the answer. Now I want all of you to answer about the images that I have shown, what they are actually trying to show with the help of this image. What a child is doing in this image. If you see both the images, what a child is doing. Yes, Parinita, answer. Child is sleeping. Yes, very good, Parinita. Very good. Child is sleeping. In the next one, yes, Shobit, please answer. Okay. Child is happy. Or what else you can see and think about the same? Yes, Surbhi, can you please answer? Yes, child is eating. So if we see at both of them, child is sleeping, child is eating. What are these words they are trying to depict? Eating, sleeping. Yes. What they are trying to tell with the help of this word? Yes, very good, Pari. They are trying to tell that they are talking about some action words. So, what are these action words known as? Action words are known as verbs. Yes. So, students, we are going to learn about verbs today. Yes. Now, in this way only, we have to declare the topic with the help of the students. Okay, as I introduced you with the topic, similarly, you have to make them speak the topic first, and then with the help of them, you have to say about the topic. Okay, so I just hope you understood about the same. Like we will say, today let us study about, today we shall study in detail about. So today let us know more about, let us understand dash with more examples. Well, students, today we will learn to find out. In this way, we have to declare the topic with the help of students after they have come up with the topic. Okay, so these are different ways in which we can make them go with the lesson, or we can introduce the topic and then we can start with our lessons. I will give you some examples now about the mathematics lesson. First of all, whenever I am going in the class, I will introduce my lesson with some kind of a gesture. Then I may ask, like, I am going to ask you a few questions. You all have to try to give the answer, okay? What are even numbers? So, some of the students may say that divisible by 2 are called even numbers. So, teacher will ask, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11 are called as, they are called as odd numbers. What is your class strength? Our class strength is 40. How many girls and boys are there? 18 girls and 22 boys are there, ma'am. Can you name this fruit? This is an apple. Very good. How many apple I have? One apple. Write one on the blackboard then. If I cut this apple into 4 parts, how many pieces I will have? Write 4 to 1 on the board. How we read this 1 by 4? We read it as 1 by 4. Very good, students. What we call these type of numbers? We call as fractions. This fraction word, as we are going to introduce the lesson, fraction, this fraction word should come from the students, not from us. So we have to make a sequential questioning in a way that we have to make them think that we are going to study about this and why it is important. We can even say or give the example of pizza. as we are going to study about this chapter, I will ask you a few questions. First of all, you must like all of you like one junk food. It's your favorite maybe. All the children do like the junk food. That is, which junk food you like the most? Yes, pizza. Very good, students. So whenever you go to eat pizza, or your mother cooks pizza, does she give you full pizza or does she cuts it into some pieces? Yes. So she makes the slices of the pieces. Whenever you make a slices of the pieces, you can see here, you can see these round slices in a circular part after the ninth point. So there are some slices that they have made. There are the cuts which are made. Okay. So whenever we say there are 4 slices or 3 slices, and you have eaten 3 out of 4, and for your brother there was only 1 slice, so how will you say, or how will your brother say to your mom that my sister has eaten 3 slices out of 4? How do we call this? Yes, 3 by 4. And what is this 3 by 4 known as? Yes, Pari, tell me, what is this 3 by 4 known as? Fraction. Very good. So today we are going to learn about fraction. Let us learn about fraction today. This way also we can start a lesson or introduce a lesson after making them think about the topic. Similarly, if we see the demo in social sciences, so you can again make a sequencing of the question. You can even start with the some images of the famous founder of the Mauryan dynasty. You can show a movie clip, a documentary clip, and start. Okay, and here there are some few questions. Also, by showing the documentary and movie, you can make a questioning while you are showing some PPT, documentary, movie, whatever it is. So, if I say about the a few questions, likewise, so you can see here, who was the founder of the Maurya dynasty? Today's activity, Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of the Maurya dynasty. Name the wise men supported Chandragupta Maurya. Kautilya. Chanakya was the wise man. Which book he has written? He wrote Arthashastra. Who succeeded the Chandragupta Maurya? Bindusara succeeded him. Who was Ashoka? Ashoka was the son of Bindusara. He was the most successful and the great ruler of the Maurya dynasty. Yes, students, he was the most famous of the Mauryan ruler. Now tell me, which important war he fought? Kalinga war was the important war fought by him. What are the results of the battle of the Kalinga? The results of the battles are many lost their lives. Second, Ashoka gave up the war. Have you know the life of the Ashoka? Through some of the sources from elders, from teachers, we have heard, ma'am. Name some of the sources like Ashoka's coin, literacy sources, and inscriptions. Well, students, very good. As you have come up with this topic, we shall study more about the importance of the Ashoka's inscriptions. Okay. So after brainstorming them with a lot of questions and understanding what previous knowledge they already have, as they already know about who was Ashoka, who was Bindusara, and what were the results of the battle, we already know that they have the previous knowledge. Then where we can connect it to the connect it directly to the topic that they are going to study about the inscription. If you don't have the knowledge that they have all this previous knowledge of the dynasty, of the name of the ruler, then we will have to give that knowledge to them and then come up to the topic. But as we have tested the knowledge, we can know whatever next question would be. We can link the question and come up to the topic. I hope all of you understood how you can give the introduction or introduce a lesson. I suppose this lesson would be useful in giving you different type of lectures of different type of subjects. Thank you very much for listening patiently. Bye bye and good day everyone.